Now, this is big. The CIA have released documents stating that back in 1988, they were conducting a training with people with paranormal abilities to locate distant objects. And they seemingly located a distant object that's been a mystery to the world, known as the Ark of the Covenant, which is essential in Jewish and Christian history. The Ark of the Covenant was used by Moses to store the Ten Commandments. It was built in Exodus 25. It is a resemblance of God's relationship with Israel. It's a golden chest, timber container that has the Ten Commandments in it and has a bowl or a pot of manna, in resembling when God rained down manna from heaven when the Israelites were starving and after being led into the wilderness by God as he set them free from the Egyptians. This Ark of the Covenant is priceless. It's an iconic relic, and it disappeared back in 586 BC, meaning before Christ. Now, it was seemingly taken by the Babylonians. The Babylonians came to siege the Israelites and destroyed the first temple where the Ark of the Covenant was located, in the holies of holies in the first temple. And ever since then, it's remained a big mystery, this Ark of the Covenant. Now, the CIA releasing this information about a psychic locating the whereabouts of this ancient artifact is off the charts. Now, the description that the psychic gives, if you read, it's on different tabloid newspapers like the Daily Mail and other various papers that has been released to the world. It's shocking that the CIA have released this. It is mind-blowing, to say the least, considering this has been a mystery to the world where this ancient artifact is gone. Now, the psychic says that it's guarded by entities and that if anyone comes near it that is not authorized will be destroyed. Now, these entities are presumed, meaning angels, holy angels, are guarding the Ark of the Covenant, this container that is described by the psychic as this CIA were conducting this project called Sunstreak. I mean, it's literally lit up social media. It's all over TikTok. It's all over the papers that this has been released. As again, this iconic relic, the Ark of the Covenant, which is gold chested, which has cherubs. It's absolutely fascinating that God gave the description, the length and the width in Exodus 25 for the Israelites to build, to store the Ten Commandments, which God himself writ with his own finger as God descended from heaven on the top of Mount Sinai in the wilderness and gave them to Moses. And it was stored inside this golden wooden container guarded by two golden cherubs. Now, people have claimed to have had this Ark of the Covenant. You look at Ethiopian monks have claimed that this is in Ethiopia near a church called the Lady Mary of Zion. Now, those claims have not been verified that these Christian Orthodox monks have the Ark of the Covenant. That is not verified. Now, there was a man called Ron White who was a Seventh-day Adventist amateur archaeologist. Now, he was the forerunner of searching biblical sites like Noah's Ark that was discovered back in the late 1950s on the Mountain of Ararat, where the Bible said it rested. Ron White carried out a big operation there and was widely credited for discovering Noah's Ark and other biblical historical sites like Mount Sinai. He went to Saudi Arabia back in the 1970s, I believe, but the information that he got from Mount Sinai was confiscated by the Saudi authorities and he was held in prison for days, him and his family seemingly, but he has been credited with searching biblical sites. Now, he's claimed that he found the Ark of the Covenant in Israel, in the Middle East. He was digging in a garden in Israel and he came across these holes that led to a chamber that seemingly led to the Ark of the Covenant. Now, this gets more interesting when he stumbled across this iconic relic. Seemingly, what he claims is that there was blood on the Ark of the Covenant and that over the Ark of the Covenant, the location, Jesus was crucified, and the blood that he found on the Ark of the Covenant, he seemingly sent to a lab in Jerusalem And the fascinating thing about this was there was only 23 to 24 chromosomes in the blood. I don't know how true this is. Seemingly those claims by Ron White have been refuted. I don't know how true that is. There's been no evidence to suggest that he did find the Ark of the Covenant. He claimed that he did. It's a very controversial topic. I honestly don't know that Ron White find that. But I'm just saying what Ron White says, that he stumbled across this iconic, holy container in Israel. And these psychics have said that they have located the Ark of the Covenant, this holy container, in the Middle East, that it's underground, it's in darkness, it's in a west location, and it's guarded by entities. And again, if anybody comes near it, they will be destroyed. So this is the information that has been released by the CIA. The CIA, don't want to get too much into them, but they're a very controversial secret organization operating for the United States of America with their intelligence. They've done some things that are very questionable over the years that I'm not going to get into in this video. But them releasing these files is very strange. It's very strange. It's off the charts, to be quite honest. I mean, it's all over social media that the CIA have released these files to do with the Ark of the Covenant. It's all over the tabloids. It's it's not news that you would expect to read. Let's get real here, but it's out there. Look it up yourself. Do I believe the story? Well, of course I believe the Ark of the Covenant. I believe it's real. I believe, of course, because I believe in the Bible, I believe in the scripture. But I don't know how true this is. That's all I can say. All I can say. I'm not really going to get into it, but anyway, look into it yourselves. It's insane, to say the least, that this has been made public. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there, and I did hope you enjoyed this video, and I do hope to see you soon. So till then, be blessed.